Antibiotics are considered the single biggest advance in modern medicine since they can combat life-threatening infections. But what if the pharmaceutical supply chain had a disruption? Before the global COVID-19 pandemic, the U.S.-China Economic and Security Review Commission held a hearing exploring the United States' growing reliance on China's biotech and pharmaceutical products.
Our industrial base to make our medicines is collapsing.
Rosemary Gibson, author of a book on the subject, China RX, delivered testimony on the current situation.
We have virtually no manufacturing capability left in the United States to make generic antibiotics. These are the medicines that you give to your kids for ear infections, strep throat, and we're talking about also superbug treatment and last resort antibiotics. In 5 to 10 years, we'll have virtually no manufacturing capacity left for generic drugs. And again, this is 90% of our medicines.
The reason we're producing so many products there, including pharmaceuticals, is that the labor cost is so much lower.
But this could soon change, says Stockton University professor of finance, Dr. Michael Busler.
We're really at the whim of China. So I think what's going to happen now is much of that manufacturing is going to come back to the U.S. Now, how are we going to keep the cost down? We can't compete with labor. So we'll bring the manufacturing back, and it'll have to be done in a capital-intensive environment, which means have a lot of robots on the production line, a lot of artificial intelligence, using a lot of automation.
Something Congressman Chris Smith has been fighting for. He represents New Jersey's 4th District and is a ranking member of the China Commission. He wants the U.S. to rely less on China's pharmaceutical industry.
These compounds is largely derived from the PRC. That puts us at grave risk. So there is a total bipartisan effort. It'll be led by the president to get our pharmaceuticals, many of whom are based in New Jersey, to find sources, manufacturing capability to create these compounds and to mix them and everything else they do, encapsulate them in New Jersey, in the United States. It's a long time in coming.
Reporting for New Jersey News Network, I'm Veronica Dudo.